Hi, welcome back to OCD RM Beauty. So today I wanted to share my December and January favorites. I have quite a few products here to show. A lot of these I've been trying to use up for a really long time, and it feels so good to use them up and to be able to move on to new products. So I'll give some mini reviews along with what I've used up in the last couple of months. So stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing I used up is this Aveda Hydrating Formula Moisturizer, and I got this for my birthday last year, so 2015, and if you're like an Aveda member or have the little card or what, I don't really know, it's like their membership club. On your birthday you get a free like hand massage along with a free gift, and last year it was a moisturizer with your choice of scent, and I think I chose citrus, or like the citrusy smell. Yeah, it was like ginger citrus, and it smells really good. But I just used this up. It took me a whole year, and it was kind of watery consistency. And I liked it, but Aveda's really expensive, and I don't know how much this retails for on their website or at the store, so I don't think I'd actually repurchase this again, but it was nice to get for my birthday. And this year their birthday gift was like a little oil sample, and it was like 3 choices of like stress or relaxation, or stress relief or relaxation, or one other choice, I can't remember. Anyway, so the next thing I used up was this Gillette Satin Care shave gel. And honestly, I'm not picky about my shaving creams, shaving gel. It doesn't really matter. I honestly get what's on sale or what's the cheapest. I'll go between men's, women's, whatever's like the cheapest out there, because I don't see a difference. And I've used almost every single shaving cream, shaving gel out there, and I've never really noticed a difference. So, I mean, I would repurchase this, and I think I actually did repurchase this, and I think that's what I'm using now. I'm not sure. This is pretty cheap. I think it's like less than $2 at Walmart. So I do like that. It does the job. The next thing, oh my God, I'm so glad to be done with this. I do not like this, but it took me forever to use up. It's the Simple Sensitive Skin Experts Cleansing Micellar Water. And you're supposed to like apply it to like a cotton round and then rub it on your face, and it's supposed to remove your makeup, kind of like Bioderma or the Garnier, all those micellar waters that are out there. It's like the new thing, like BB creams were a couple of years ago. It's supposed to cleanse, remove makeup, and hydrate, and there's no harsh chemicals, artificial perfume, or dyes. Now, when I use this on my face with a cotton round, first of all, I didn't remove my makeup very well, and it made me break out, which is weird because it's like supposed to be simple and like not supposed to hurt your skin. But I got like little like under the skin bumps. It wasn't like acne or anything, but it was like an allergic reaction to it. So what did I do? I used it on my eyes. Yeah, but it was fine on my eyes. Like, it removed my makeup. I've used a Shiseido cotton pad, and it worked fine. It didn't irritate my eyes at all, but I wouldn't repurchase this, and I didn't like it really for my eye makeup remover, but this is one of those things that I was like, I have to use up. Like, I just have to use it. I can't just throw this out, you know? So I used it up, and I will not be repurchasing that. The next thing I used up is the Aveda All Sensitive Moisturizer. This is actually the second bottle that I've gone through, and I do really like this. I had, I guess it's been like a year now, but a year and a half, 2 years, I had terrible skin. I had like adult onset acne, and it was unbearable, and it was painful, and my skin was really, really sensitive, and I tried a whole bunch of different things, and I'm not using this anymore, and I'm not going to repurchase this right now, but I would definitely recommend it for like really sensitive skin. And during that time when my skin was like so inflamed, this really helped to calm it down and to make it feel moisturized without being too oily or too, you know, greasy. So I do like this. This is expensive. I think it's like $30 to $35, but I mean, if you think about the stuff you're buying at Sephora, it's pretty much, you know, the same price, and it's a relatively natural company. I don't, let's see. It doesn't say what it has or doesn't have really, and but it's kind of like an Origins. kind of brand. So I did like this. I did go through 2 of these bottles, and if my skin ever had a flare up again, I would repurchase this. The next thing isn't a makeup or a body item. It's a candle from Bath & Body Works, and it's the Fresh Balsam. Oh, it smells so good. Every single year. I don't shop at Bath & Body Works anymore, really. Like, unless there's like a really good sale going on is when I shop there. But every year I have to get a Marshmallow Fireside and a Fresh Balsam. And honestly, I could probably do without the Marshmallow Fireside. But I love this. It smells just like a Christmas tree. It's just, it's so woodsy. And it's very Christmassy. So I love this, and I would definitely repurchase this next year. The next thing is a body care item. It doesn't have a label or anything on it because it's homemade. My sister made it for me. She does like essential oil body products, and this was in a body scrub, and it had sugar in it, and then some kind of oil, and then it was rosemary and lavender, I think. I think it was lavender rosemary. Oh my gosh, this stuff is so good. I told her she needs to like make an Etsy shop or something, because people would buy this stuff. They would pay like 10 to 12 bucks for this. I would anyway. It's so good. It definitely, I don't even need to moisturize with a lotion after using that in the shower. It's so good. The next thing that I was really happy to use up was a product from from Ipsy, and it's the Eva NYC Therapy Session Hair Mask. Instead of using it as a hair mask, I actually just used it as a conditioner when I washed my hair. I mean, it conditioned okay, but I didn't like the smell of it, and it's not something that I would go out and repurchase. But I'm glad I used up the little sample. Then I used up a little packet, a foil packet from Sephora, the Guerlain Lingerie Depot Invisible Skin Fusion Foundation with Sunscreen. Why do they make their foundations so good? I love the Guerlain foundations. What is it? It's like Baby Meteorites, or it's almost, I've talked about it before. But anyway, I went and bought a full size, which was like $54 of that foundation. It's so good. And then I used this and I was like, wait, this might be better than the one that I bought the full size for. And I would definitely buy a full size of this. It's so good. This was in Beige Claire 02, and it actually was a decent color match for me, actually. And it has sunscreen in it, SPF 20. I'm sure this is about $50 to $60, but I would purchase this if I needed a new foundation. It's really good. It gives like a nice satin finish, and it lasted throughout the day. The lasting power on it was awesome. The next thing is another foundation that I would consider purchasing. This was Light Beige, Too Faced Born This Way, and I used another one in my other Empties. I can't remember what color that was, but it was a little too yellow and too dark for me. But this one was better. I felt like the color match was better on me than the other one. And this is a good foundation too. Like, but I have too many foundations and not enough faces, so. But that's something that I would consider. Oh, here's another one that I love. I don't know. I've been on a foundation kick lately. I don't know what it is. But anyway, so this was the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. This is a 2-in-1, so you can use it as a foundation and as a concealer. I only got 1 or 2 uses out of this, and this color was way too dark for me. It was neutral, number 9 neutral, I guess. But the coverage was amazing, and it didn't like, I had some dry patches at the time. It didn't go, it went fine over the dry patches. It lasted throughout the day really well without needing a touch-up with powder or anything, and it was definitely like a full coverage foundation, so I really liked this. I looked at the colors that they had available at Sephora, and I felt like none of them were really matching me very well, so this is something that I would hold off on purchasing right now, but I did like it. The next thing I loved, and it's really expensive, but I only have, this is a face primer, the Hourglass Mineral Veil. The other foundation, the other foundation primers I have are both Cover FX. I have the illuminating one and then the mattifying one. I like them both, but I don't like them as much as this. And I got those are sample sizes. So I don't know. I don't have any other primers backed up other than those two that I'm using right now. And there's still a little bit of product in here, but I can't scoop it out, and I don't have one of those scoops to get at the bottom here. But I really did like this stuff. I felt like I didn't even have to powder my face after putting on foundation, and I felt like it lasted all day long, and it didn't break me out, and it just made the foundation go on so smoothly. But I just can't. I can spend $54 on a foundation, but I just feel like I can't spend $54 on a primer right now. So I'm gonna hold off on that, but I would repurchase that if I had like a gift card or something. The next thing is a skincare product. It's just a foil packet. Tata Harper resurfacing mask for instant glow. I used this once. I got one use out of this. And it's supposed to give you immediate glow after keeping it on for 20 to 30 minutes. I guess because I just used it once, I didn't see like a huge difference, but my skin, like I said, is very sensitive to products like this, but it didn't break me out. It didn't cause redness or irritation or anything like that. So, you know, that's good, because I hate when, you know, you put on a mask and you're like, ah, and you have to like take it off immediately. You know, sensitive girls out there will understand what I'm talking about. But anyway, I did like this, but I feel like I would need a couple more foil packets to determine if I want to actually purchase it. The next thing was from Ipsy. It is the Peter Lamas Naturals Exfoliating Pumpkin Facial Scrub. I actually kept this in my shower, and I used this as a daily cleanser while when I was in the shower. And I liked it. The scent was very like Thanksgiving-y, pumpkin, like spicy. The granules weren't too harsh on my skin, and I did feel like it exfoliated pretty well, and I felt like where my acne scars are on my cheeks, they looked better after using it. But I don't know, it didn't like completely wow me, you know, and I think it was the scent. Like it's pretty strongly fragranced for a facial product, but it was okay. The next thing is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day shampoo. I'm actually using another deluxe sample of this right now, so I've used this twice. I like it. It cleans my hair, but I don't feel like I get a good lather with it, and I feel like I use quite a bit of product when I wash my hair with this, but I just felt like I like a good lather when I'm washing my hair, and I didn't feel like this lathered very well. So I don't think I'd buy a full size of that. Okay, I have a ton of mascara, so those are gonna have to wait. Let's see. Did I use all this? Yeah, I did. The Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation Primer. This is just a little sample. I think I got a couple of uses out of this. It's okay. I mean, it's nothing. I used it a couple of weeks ago, so I don't remember anything about it really, other than it just was a primer, you know? So that's what it is. I used up my Three Little Bees Passion Fruit Lip Balm, and it's completely gone. There's a little bit on the top here, but like I can't roll it up anymore. So the reason why I loved this is because it had like little exfoliating beads in it. So it was like an exfoliator with inside a chapstick. I loved this. This is a local company here in my area, and I don't even know if she sells stuff anymore. I haven't bought from her in a while, so I don't know if it's still available, but I really, really liked this because right now I'm using the e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator, and I don't feel like, yeah, there's granules and it's like a scrub for your lips, but there's the moisture around it that's keeping the granules together, like the chapsticky product of it. It doesn't moisturize my lips enough, so then I have to go in after, and I'm sure that's every single lip scrub out there, but I just want something that does it both, and this was what, and I think I got this for free when I ordered some toner from her, so I might have to look her up and get another one. Anyway, so then I used up the Elizabeth Mott Queen of the Fill tinted brow gel, and this was in light medium. I got this in my Ipsy bag a couple months ago, and it has a very tiny wand, You can see that. And the product, I hated this at first because I'm like really finicky about my brows. But I actually, after playing around with it a little bit, I liked the way it looked on my eyebrows. But I'm not a big like brow gel person or putting it. I use my Anastasia Brow Wiz, and that's pretty much it right now. So I don't think I'd repurchase this, but it's good for a tinted brow gel. The other brow product I did like, and it's the Wet n Wild Color Icon Brow Shaper. It's not even done. There's still product in there, but sharpening this thing is such a pain in the butt. Like, I mean, I sharpened it, and hopefully it'll, there you go. And the product got stuck inside, and like I'd have to go like this to get the product out. And the last time I sharpened it, it wouldn't come back out. And like trying to put this on your eyebrow, and you're like scraping your eyebrow with like the edge of the shaving part. And I mean, it was $1.99. I'm just gonna call it quits on this. And because of the packaging of this, I wouldn't repurchase it, but it was a good, I mean, it was just a standard brow wax, and it did a good job when it worked well. So I was really disappointed in this. Then the last thing before we get into all my mascaras is this YSL Touche Éclat foil packet. I didn't use the deep shade one because I have fair skin, but I did use the medium and the light shade. I liked the light shade better. It was a pink tone. And then the medium one was if I can get it open, it was like more yellow salmon-y color. I actually like the pink one, the light one, better. But I know this is an expensive product, and even though I'm about to run out of the one that I use, it's like a dupe for this from the drugstore, the L'Oreal Magic Lumi. I don't know what I'm going to purchase next. I only have a couple more uses in that product, and then I'm not going to have anything. I don't have any like backup concealer of that nature, so I don't really know what I'm going to go with next. If you have an idea for a relatively inexpensive, I'm talking like $25 and less. I don't know how much this is, but YSL seems pretty expensive, so I'm going to assume it's more than $25. If not, leave me a comment below and let me know. Okay, so then I went through a major mascara clean out. So I tried to use, I had so many of these little deluxe samples because I went crazy at Sephora last year and would get like $100 or 100 point perk mascaras, or they would just come free with gifts or whatever. So I had all these like little samples. And so I used all of those up, and then I've used up 2 full-size ones as well. So I'm actually using up one of the last 2. I'm using up an IT Cosmetics mascara, which I hate. I do not like it, but I'm using it up. And then I have one more deluxe sample. I think it's Smashbox, and then I'm done with all. I have no more mascaras. So I went ahead and placed an order with Ulta and got the Maybelline Lash Sensational again because I do like that. Okay, so the mascaras. The first one, let's see. This is technically a full size, but it's the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. And this is the wand. It's very small and petite for your lower lash line. I liked this at first, but then over time it got like really, it was like a wet formula, and then I felt like it was hard to apply because it was like transferring all over the place. It was clumping my lashes, and for like $11 it's just not worth it. So I'm not gonna get that. I'm not gonna buy that again. What I did buy is the Lash Discovery by Maybelline in that Ulta order that's coming, and I've used that in the past and I do like that, and it's cheaper. So and it was like, Ulta always has this buy one get one 50% off, so yeah, so I bought that. Anyway, then onto the deluxe size samples. This is the focus. I think the light's too glaring, but anyway, this is the MAC False Lashes Extreme Black. This is a good mascara, y'all. This is so good. The wand is natural bristles, and it's just like a standard mascara wand. Like, it's nothing fancy. But the formula of this, I definitely would agree, it does not give me like extreme black. It's not like extreme false lashes. But it does give some good length and some good volume. And I actually really liked it on my lower lash line. I felt like it really kind of defined my lashes a lot better. and instead of like clumping them all together, I actually had like single eyelashes and it looked really pretty. So I would definitely buy a full size of this. I loved this. The next one is the Benefit They're Real. I love this mascara too. I've bought several of these in the past. I mean, I've bought several full size and I've had a ton of these little miniature ones, and I've gone through every single one, and I've never faltered in my love for the Benefit They're Real. I know this is like one of those love-hate relationships, like it's a love-hate product is what I'm trying to say. People either really love They're Real or they really hate it, and I just really love it. One that I really hated is the Buxom Show Off Black mascara. Full and Fabulous Show Off Black. I used this like twice. It's terrible. I'm throwing it out. Like, it's awful. Like, look, there's just like clumps of product right here, and it just, I can't even explain this. This is just so bad. So I use that like twice and I'm throwing it away. The next is, I've had for a really long time, the Clinique Chubby Lash, and this was in Black Honey. I liked this a lot. What's really scary about, and I still have some product left, but it like, ooh, yeah, it turned. Not good. I really liked this mascara. The problem with this is it's Black Honey color. So it's like a purpley maroon color. And when you put it on, it looks really nice. It's very natural looking. It doesn't look like you're wearing like purple eyelashes. But when you go to take it off and you're like washing your face or you're taking your eye makeup off, it's like, it just goes down your face. It looked like my eyes were bleeding and it was terrifying. So I don't know if they still sell this. This might have been like a limited edition thing, but it was scary. So there's that. The last product, finally, I know this video is like super long. It's the Maybelline Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect Mascara. This is just the regular version. It's not the waterproof. There's still some product in here as well, but this turned pretty quickly actually. I didn't use it. I mean, I might have used it for a couple of months, but it turned like, it started smelling really bad last week. So I just was like, okay, we're done using this. But I love this mascara. It has like the fan and then it goes, there's like a curve on the inside. I actually like the inward curve better than the outside curve. It really lengthens my lashes really well, and this stuff is awesome, and it's not expensive. So it's a drugstore product, because I mean, the Benefit They're Real, I'll pay the $24 for, because it's so good. But otherwise, because mascara goes so quickly and you can't use it for more than a few months without it going bad or, you know, needing to refresh, you know, why spend a ton of money on mascara is what I think. Plus, you get these like little baby samples from Sephora all the time, even if they're terrible. Okay, so sorry for the really long-winded video, but I hope you enjoyed. I hope you, you know, like to see these empty videos. I actually really like to watch empty videos because I like to, you know, people give reviews and that sort of thing. So I wanted to share some of the products I've used up over the last couple of months. And I'm really on this kick of trying to use up my products and not try and buy so much, even though I did just place a Sephora and an Ulta order, but it was for things that I really needed. So that's how I justify that. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.